Hello and welcome back, dear students. Today we will start with the next chapter of science, the skeletal system. Introduction. A skeleton is the hard structure that protects the internal organs of a living things. The skeleton is made up of bones. All the bones, when they are joined together, make the skeletal system of the body. Structure of bone. The bone in our body are hard and strong. Bone are made up of calcium and other minerals. Bone are filled with substance called bone marrow. Bone marrow produce new blood cells. Now, next point, which is part of the skeleton. Part of the skeleton are skull, ribs, vertebral column, shoulder blade, arm bone, thigh bone and leg bone. Now, skull. Skull is the bony framework of the head. Skull protect the brain and skull contain of 22 different bones that are joined together. Ribs. Ribs are thin curved bone that form a protective cage around the organs in the upper body. They contain of 24 bones arranged in 12 pairs. Ribs are joined to the backbone at the back and to the chest bone in the front. Vertebral column. The vertebral column is also known as the backbone, spine or spinal column. Consists of a series of 33 bones called the vertebra. The vertebral column protect the spinal cord. Vertebral column is approximately 28 inch or 70 centimeter long. Shoulder blades. The shoulder blades is the bone that connect the arm bones and the collarbone. Shoulder blade also has the joints that allow movement of the arms. Arm bones. The upper arm, that is the region between the shoulder and the elbow, consists of a single long bone called humerus. The lower arm is the region between the elbow and wrist. It consists of two bones called the radius and ulna. The hand consists of three parts: wrist, palm and 5 fingers. It is made up of 27 bones. Pelvis and thigh bones. Our legs are attached to a strong ring of a bone called pelvis. It is a bowl-shaped bone that balances the weight of the body on the legs. The bone from the pelvis to the knee is called the femur. Lower leg bones. The lower leg include the region from the knee to the ankle and has two bones called the tibia and fibula. Our foot contains 26 small bones. A joint is the place where two or more bones join together. There are different types of joints in our body. That is why different parts of our body have different movement. Let's see. Ball and socket joint, pivot joint, hinge joint and gliding joint. Ball and socket joint. This type of joint is a ball-like bone that fits into another socket-shaped bone. This type of joint always movement in almost all directions. For example, the shoulder joint and hip joint. Pivot joint. This type of joint is found between the first and second bones of the vertebral column. It allows bone to twist around other bone like it's allow nodding of the head and its movement from side to side. This type of joint is also found in the radius part of an elbow. Hinge joint. This is a joint between two bones that allows movement of bones only in single direction. For example, the elbow and knee joints. Gliding joint. In this type of joint, one bone slide over one another. It allows side to side and backward and forward movement. For example, the joint in the wrist, ankle and backbone.